Oh, remember I'm calling. Whatever you want, darling. That you won't let me go. Oh, it's fall. Loving me tight, loving me right, giving me life. Oh, yes, he gonna be. Giving me lies, making me cry. Phone don't you take for granted. I have, as you can see, my cranberry tea for women's feminine health. Makes everything yummy. Keeps you all nice and clean. Now, I'm going to slide into Eva's Corner in a second, but I wanted to talk to y'all first because I'm soliciting advice and phone calls today. If you want to get on air live, call 1-8669-RICKY. That's 1-8669-RICKY. Now, summer coming to an end. Some of y'all kids already started school. Some kids are about to start school. Some people are homeschooling. But whatever it is, this is that time as parents where you try to get in your last minutes vacation staycations. Now I say staycations because we got a whole Rona out there. So we ain't just going to Disneyland or Orlando like we used to, right? So I am coming up with a list of ideas for parents out there to create memorable quality time for your family and loved ones in the middle of this pandemic. That does not cost a whole lot of money, and that does allow for you to social distance and stay safe. So that's what we're talking about today. Now, like I said, summer's coming to an end, school's about to start, and this is a time for us to get our last little bit of fun in. But the pandemic done changed plans. So if you usually go to Florida or go to wherever, or you go to Hilton Head or whatever your jam is, you might not have that luxury this year, right? But let's be real. The kids are still growing. That was a sophomore when the pandemic started, is about to be a senior. Your baby gonna be off to college soon. So we don't have time to just wait for this pandemic to finish, right? So we have to do what we can do in the midst of it so that we can, create our memories. Life is for the living. I saw a post on Instagram the other day that says, whatever it is that you want, especially whatever it is you want to do it now, because we don't get that many tomorrows. So what are we doing to make these memories with these babies? So I went on social media, if y'all saw my post yesterday, before I went to sleep, because I had my job on my mind and I knew I was going to talk to y'all about this morning. So I went to social media to ask some advice from some parents on great vacation/staycation ideas for the whole family. And they came up with some really cool ideas. Now, you hear picnic and it's like, picnic. No, you can really super duper over jam a picnic. So you can do a picnic at the park in your neighborhood. You can do it in your backyard, front yard, side yard, lawn. You can find a state park. What I have noticed is that a lot of state parks are open. Obviously, social distancing is required, but it just allows you to be a lot freer because you're outside in the open air, right? So do a picnic at the park. Take some food for the kids, some juice boxes. Take some snacks. Take some wine or beer for you and hubby. Take some board games, goldfish. Go ahead and pull out them old school games you ain't played in forever. Uno. Pull that Monopoly out. All of that. Camping is another idea. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money camping. And real talk, you don't have to go to the woods either. You can go right there in the backyard, pitch a tent, put an air mattress out there, take a blanket, some snacks, and boom, you got a whole camping adventure with the family. I talked about board games. We can bring back good old-fashioned game night. And we can do it like this. Like, say you have a few kids in the family, older and younger. So you let one child choose what game you're going to play tonight, or the first game. Then you let another kid choose the next game. And it's just bonding time, quality time. Y'all going to get some good laughs in. Somebody going to get mad. It's going to be real cute. Road trips. Gas up at the cheap gas place in your area, neighborhood. Figure out where the cheap gas is. Gas up. Pack some food, some snacks, get some chips, make some sandwiches, get some juice boxes, make sure everybody use the bathroom, and go on a road trip. Go down a road you've never been before. Go to a town you've never been before. Hop out at the closest park. See the nature that's around you. Take pictures. Speaking of pictures, someone gave me a really good idea. When's the last time you took family pictures? Now, you don't have to have a photographer because we all got phones. Set that phone up, baby. Get dressed up. Take them kids outside and have a very cute photo shoot. Great idea. Drive-in movies. Now, we thought they were extinct. They are back. All them drive-in movie theaters, them $2 movies that closed. And y'all was going to the fancy movie theaters with the seats that recline with blankets. Don't nobody want them blankets no more. Don't nobody want that seat with that fabric no more. We trying to do our own movie time. So you got so many options for movies. You can do a drive-in movie, which can get y'all out the house. Y'all can be like outside, but you not hurting nobody and everybody being responsible. You could do movie night at home, but don't just do a like let's Netflix. Like make it a whole situation. Get the nacho cheese sauce, some chili, get the chips, get the jalapenos, get the sour cream, get you some hot dogs, get some chips, get some popcorn, and like do it up. But at home, but you can still do it up and make it memorable.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
12 minutes before the top of the hour, Eva's Corner. You got everybody excited and ideas with the staycations during the pandemic. What's happening?
Good morning, Rock. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Eva's Corner, where we talk about all things womanhood, motherhood, and the juiciness in between. And the juiciness today is mom's plans for the kids. So summer is not officially over yet, though some kids are starting school. Some of them won't be starting for another week or so. And this is the time where you try to wrap up everything summer friendly and do that last minute vacation. Now, the reality is the pandemic exists. And because of the pandemic and this new Delta variant and this Lambda variant, summer plans and vacations have changed. They changed from vacations, Rock, to staycations. So I went on Instagram last night and I solicited my followers for a little bit of advice and things that we can do as parents to plan some good old-fashioned quality time with our kids. Because the reality is we look up and that sophomore in high school is now a senior.
Yeah.
And he's gonna or she's gonna be going away to college next year. And we need to savor all the moments we can. Now, the question is, how do we do it in the middle of a pandemic where we can stay safe, we can social distance, and most importantly, save some money? Now, I have a few ideas, but I also want to hear from you and about some ideas that you've been doing with your family to have a good time. So some of the simple things that I came up with is, let's go back to good old-fashioned date night, Rock T.
Oh,
Brett,
yeah.
pull out your Monopoly, pull out Uno, pull out Goldfish, the dominoes, your spades. Teach the kids how to play Tunk, the old school games. Pay a little bit of just a board
You
game.
remember Trouble?
You can have family
Trouble, I
game
love
night.
Trouble. Trouble, Twister.
Trouble, oh my God,
Sorry.
such a good time.
It's a lot
Pull
of
out
things
your
you can
board
do
game.
if you got little kids.
And then you can pack your board games up and you can take a road trip. I would advise you find out the gas station that got the cheap gas in your neighborhood. Fill your gas tank up and just go out on the open road. Take some board games, pack up a lunch.
Put
go
these
to your
kids up on
state park.
Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man, you can get anything on your phone now.
All of
and
them.
just figure out some time with the kids. Now, something that was a relic back in the day, but is now reopening, you guys, drive-in movies. Have you noticed the drive-in movie theaters are opening back up?
Yep.
So now you can pack up some food, go with the kids, open your trunk, and go to the drive-in movies. It's an ability to get outside, but you're still being safe. But those are just a few of my ideas. I want to know your ideas on the morning show, and I want to hear from the listeners.
Well, you know what, Eva, let's just start back to how it was when I was growing up, honey. What we used to do is go in the backyard with the water hose and just squirt water on each other and play in the water like that. Honey,
Climb trees, throw rocks,
and do stuff like that. Play marbles and stuff.
run through the
That's
creek.
not going
the
to be
kids to go
fun
outside
to these
playing the
kids
water hose?
today.
That's not
It can
fun
be
to 'em.
fun.
Yeah.
No, kids
You
have
got to make it. You
pools.
got to make it fun to them. Take them to the store and let them play with the toys.
At the
then
store,
leave.
and then
And
you leave
Walmart.
without the toys.
Yeah, that's what I used to have to do because we couldn't afford none of them.
Exactly. Now, Eva, you was talking about the people going on, the kids like going from a sophomore to a senior just like overnight and stuff like that, and they have some kind of vacation or whatever. No, I thought y'all letting y'all kids stay at home till they 30, so that means they gonna still be home once they get out of school.
What?
No, sir. A lot of kids. Rock T's daughter. Didn't your daughter just go to Harvard last year, Rock?
Say that again.
Didn't your daughter just get accepted into Harvard last year?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And see, everything that you named,
heading away.
Yeah, and everything that you named, we've been doing. Like we take the kids and we'll just go to a hotel. We'll take the board games, the dominoes, and all that. We'll just go to the hotel in the same city and have a little staycation with the family. And come on back to the crib.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm talking about. I want to hear from the listeners. What are you guys doing to have fun? Let's go to the phones.
Tuskegee, Alabama, very wonderful staycation place because of the rich legacy and the history that we have here.
Yellowstone Park is off season coming up, so it won't be that crowded.
The latest fall. It's a natural waterfall just outside of Austin, Texas. And my wife and my family went in. You can go hiking, mountain climbing, biking, swimming. It's a natural bridge cavern right next to it. You can go and watch caves no matter what time of the year. Caves are about 70 degrees all year round. It's a beautiful sight.
The Botanical Gardens in Atlanta is absolutely magical, and you can get a season pass really cheap and go back over and over again.
Oh, I love it. Those are amazing ideas. Now, if you didn't get through to the phones today, it's okay. Go ahead to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and give us your ideas for staycations, because these parents out here, we need some help. All right, that's your edition this week of Eva's Corner.